Howdy dorks, how's it going? Welcome in. It's time for more run chatter. How's it going, JM? How's it going? Happy Thursday, happy Dwarf Fortress, happy Fort mode, happy new shinies. I got more shinies. I got a new shiny. I guess I actually had this one left over from like last time, so I think I need to get some more at this point, but first time wearing a shiny, hooray! Yeah, today's gonna be kind of a more of what we've been doing kind of day, but what we've been doing has been quite entertaining, I think. We might get more goblin sieges. I'm hoping, my fingers are crossed for more goblins. They've started showing up, so hopefully as we continue fort mode, we'll get a couple more nice sized sieges, maybe something more than just like the typical 6 or whatever. And we'll toss them into our labyrinth, and we'll feed them to the minotaur. That's what I really want to do. Maybe we'll get our labyrinth loaded up with our minotaur. Get it all cocked and loaded, and we'll just be set for when something nasty shows up, and we'll pit them against each other. So that's the goal. How's your week been, JM? Today's episode is brought to you by walls, all the bricks inside them, and by viewers like you, clicking on buttons and hanging out live and watching VODs and all that good stuff. Joining the Discord. Those are the bricks that I'm walling myself into the wall with. Yeah, I could have phrased that better, but I'm not gonna. Week has been chaotic. Yeah, I bet. So busy. Yeah, that's fair. The start of the year can be busy time for a lot of people, right? I was expecting to be busy right now, but it hasn't quite picked up yet. I don't know if it's going to be like it's going to pick up, or if I'm just like expecting something that's not going to happen. Who knows? Either way, we're just gonna play a game. We're gonna be over here. Hooray! I think music is going? Yeah, there we go. Have a huge campaign 3rd of February that you're in charge of. Yeah, that's fair. And that's coming up, right? Up. Hello, Lurkin. Lurkin's lurkin. Perfect. My middle mouse click has been so strange. I need a new mouse. I need new everything. Who wants to buy me a new everything? I think I'm just gonna unpause right here. We've been opening up our loot boxes. We haven't found any juicy innards to these yet. I'm still really hoping that we'll get something good. But we're at least getting all of these like diamonds. These are just straight up diamonds. It's just all straight up diamonds. So people are gonna come down here and grab these, and then we'll lock the door again. And then we'll continue on. We have a bunch. We're here at negative 68. There's another one down at 71. Down here, yeah, perfect. This we could just even go ahead and do star rubies. Very cool. Yeah, let's do that now. If this is because we don't have to go into the cave to get to this one. So abysmal horses, you station down here, and then someone please mine this. Of course, there's water inside of it, so there's probably nothing good. But we'll do it anyway. We attracted no migrants. Interesting. That's interesting. I was kind of expecting people to show up. We're training our dragons into war dragons. Let's see. We have mischievous rat. We have a hostile forgotten beast, but it's made of metal and trapped behind magma, so it's just gonna stay there. Oh, and then Ebu. I don't know why Ebu's been having a hard time getting food. You're in the abysmal horses. You have food in your backpack. You're starving, and you are carrying food. And you're running off to sleep. I don't quite know what to do about Ebu. The other one is one of the rhinos is also starving. I wonder if the rhinos they take so much food. Just because they're huge, maybe? We dug out this little room for more levers. And those are here, lever. Try not to use the good ones. Oh, come on. Oh, I want to select and keep going. That's the thing I want. We don't need to be paused. So this is gonna get like all the levers for all of our labyrinth monster control mechanisms, of which there are many. So I'm just gonna kind of fill this up. And we'll make some more, and hopefully some of them will be good. Okay. Those have already been grabbed, so hooray. I'm just going to go ahead and close this door so don't forget about it. And then go down here. I'll just keep an eye on this. In theory, we're still making green glass blocks, so we're going to keep going on the roof of our labyrinth. Our labyrinth is very, very nearly done. We may be able to finish it today. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, well, the squad is here. Still waiting for our miner. You doing okay? I'm doing okay. I'm very distracted right now. For multiple reasons. Most immediately being, like I guess I should give a warning. If I like disappear, there's a good reason. Oh, here we go. Z is off doing dentist stuff right now. Well, yep, it was just some water. Cool. Oh well, we got something. Yeah, rough star rubies. Okay, that's fine. There are obviously more. There's some black diamonds there even, but I would have to close this off. So I don't know. We'll come back for it. But long story short, they're planning on driving back home from the dentist, but I told them if they can't, then to call me and tell me, in which case I will go get them. And if that happens, it's going to be in the next 15 to 30 minutes, so we'll know, but don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if I prioritize my partner not driving in immense pain over streaming. So now we're going all the way down to 80. Jeez, I didn't see anything between 71 and 80. So maybe, hopefully that means that we're gonna get some better stuff down here on 80. It said southeast. Yeah, here we are. How dare you, Dwarf Fortress, clearly more important. It's quite important. Like, it's pretty important. There, you know, it's like this, right? There's no way for us to get into here without opening up the cave, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I mostly just need a way to get down there. Maybe through here. It's gonna be so far down. Holy cow. Okay, so I think something like this will be fine. If we can find our other pathways. Yeah, I haven't really dug down on the south end here. Oh, here we go. And then I can just do like that. And then all the way down to 80. Goodness. And then I want a little dog leg at least. We'll do that. And then that will be our next one. Hooray. Other than that, yeah, we're working on garbage stuff. That's right. So we do have people. So here's the thing. You're going to a combat drill? Okay. I don't want the only way for people to get into here to be the actual minecart route. So I think maybe I could do this. I'm just gonna do like a stair like that, right? And we can go on like that. And then I can set these weights for their pathing and whatnot. I would like them to not use... I guess this can be like normal, but I don't want them using these tunnels, right, as passages. So this will kind of help with that. Okay. And then I probably want to put a wall there as well, now that most of this has been completed. But we have people dropping off random junk here, right? I don't know why you're here. You're restoring rat remains. So like that should be going here, right? This should be collecting all the refuse. Because, I mean, it's right there. The only way you can get to this refuse pile is walking by the other refuse pile. So I don't know why that would be how they prioritize things. This is still working. Guess I want to keep an eye on it. Because, I mean, it's going to fill. I guess I made it small on purpose, so this is going to fill pretty quickly. And then they should start filling up this minecart. I have them both set up. Right, this is Labyrinth East. I believe I have it all set up. We'll see if it starts working. Hey, look! A tantrum. Oh dear. You're still in jail. We have two berserk people in jail. Oh, well, we won't for very much longer. You are not having it. Wow. Okay, that was cool. Technically murder. And you're sleeping here? See, why... You have a room. You have a room. We were here. So clearly, well, F's for Ozzelsa. One fewer tantrumers. Hello, orc. We just not accidentally, unintentionally put down a tantrumer. Dang. I mean, what was it? Wrestler bashes in the head with a bow. Bashed with a bow to death. As for Ozzelsa, damn. And of course we still have Naka over here, still in a berserk rage. I think the berserk rage is like permanent. Osimi has given birth. Oh my god, it just happened. It just happened. Are there baby rhinos? Or war rhinoceros has given birth to rhinoceros calves. Those are cow. That's a cow. That's clearly a cow. Where's my rhinos? Heck yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at the sprite. I can't. They're too cute. Oh my god. The eyes. The eyes and the nose are just the same. It's perfect. It's too much. It's too much. But now we have given birth to some rhinos, and because their mom is Osime, they are just domestic. They're just popping out as full domesticated rhinoceroses. So the other question was, so clearly we're going to have to let them mature before we can give them training. And I don't know how long it takes for a rhino to become an adult. Might be a little while. I wonder how long she was pregnant for. Adult at 10. It's going to take 10 years for these to become adults. Oh dear. Maybe we do want to catch some more. Some cute rhino puppers. They're too cute. They're way too cute. And we got a male and a female out of it. Wow. Wow. Okay. Cool. They will live in there. And it was 2 of them, right? We have two rhino calves. Who is this? Is this the same? Whatever. So funny story, maybe it was a portent for this. I was in a meeting today and they had a mock web page and they used a rhino photo as a holding image for a campaign about British wildlife. I'm sure you got some in the zoo, right? Okay, yeah, skeletons and such. So this stockpile is accepting from anywhere. Is this one, did this one work? Did they already send this one down? Or no, we saw, yeah, so this one has not shown up yet. It should be the orange one. So where are you? You are there. I guess someone's on their way for it. If people spot rhinos in the woods, a sign of spring, we're in big trouble. Yeah. But also, like, if our real world Earth just turned out to have more rhinos than we thought, that would be a good thing. We would mostly be celebrating that. We might, you know, not like everyone's cars getting flattened. Mostly, yeah. I mean, we need more rhinos. There are not enough rhinos. I don't know if everyone's aware of that, but like we're legitimately running out of rhinos. Do have a lack of megafauna in the UK, it's true. Actually, I'm gonna do rid of that one and we'll put in a door. Yeah, I would love to see these work and just confirm that they're doing okay. Well, someone grabbed it. It's not you. Osco the Bard. Who are you? I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Osco the Bard. You're from the mournful word. So from the other kobold civ. Mice cart? Okay. It is being carried. Hopefully it ends up where it's going. Found a random name generator for rhinos. Wiggly Rumbletusk. That's a really good one. Fluffy feet. Rumbletusk is a really good one. I'm always a really big fan of, like, rhyming is cool, alliteration is cool, but matching up like the internal vowel sounds is might be my all-time favorite. Rumbletusk. It feels fun to say. There we go. I don't think we have. So most of our rhinos were named. My gosh, I can't type. We do have one adult domesticated rhino that we bought from the elves, and then we have these two that were just born that don't have a name, but all of the other rhinos have a name. So this, I mean, I might. A Rumbletusk. I like it. Of course, it's not gonna like. It's not really its name. I can't assign it a name in the same way that like a pet owner could. Yeah, you can see it doesn't even show up here. But we'll know. We'll know. Rumbletusk, the Chuck Norris of rhinoceroses. Okay, I want to see. I would love to see the things happen. My sister and her kids came over and I got to see my nephew for the first time, and he seems to love me and I love him so much I want to hold him forever and keep him safe. Aw. I have two nieces that I don't get to see very often. And yeah, I want to see the rest of my family, but like if I actually got off my butt and went out there, it would be the nieces that actually motivated me. Pretty sure. Okay, so this hasn't happened yet. I assume that you just laid, or you were probably just cleared out of eggs. You're sitting here with fertile eggs and no one else is here, so I think that's what it should be. So cute. My niece is 6 now. She's so big. They get so big so fast. It is astounding, especially when you're not like seeing them every day. It's like you see them once a month and it's like, oh, you've gone up a whole size category. Well, what's this? The Gorlak necromancer engineer Shem has discovered the construction and use of valves. Good job, Shem. I've made a breakthrough regarding the construction and use of valves. I am so proud. She's proud after making a breakthrough concerning the construction and use of valves. Which is great, because every other thought before this has been anxiousness. My goodness. Did you get distracted by unmet needs? Yeah. Unfettered after learning, unfettered after thinking abstractly. Unable to admire art? There's art everywhere in here. You have art in your quarters. Being unable to take it easy? You have done nothing but take it easy. She dreams of making a great discovery, and this dream was realized. I'm not sure I realized that this was an achievable dream. When I gave Shem this dream, I did not do it thinking that it was going to happen. It's been like at least a year since I've seen her. They grow so quickly, my heart is gonna explode. I know exactly what you mean. I have some friends. Before we left our previous home state, I guess like about the same time we moved out here, we got married, and we got married back home. So we had a bunch of friends, you know, from that area that were there, obviously. And some of our good friends were like, she was pregnant at our wedding, right? And I've seen her at like as a very small baby. I've seen some pictures of her growing up, but now that I think, like, it's been 10 years since we got married, which means that kid is 10 years old. And that does not compute. It does not compute at all. I'm just waiting for the day where I happen to be in the area and see that whole crew again, and it's just like there's a whole grown adult there. What? When did that happen? Animal has become a stray war cave dragon. I think that's because we trained one, right? I think, yeah. Stray war cave dragon. We got, wow. So we started with these 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I guess we're training one more. We have now doubled our population of dragons. What's the dream they got? They got making a great discovery. She dreams of making a great discovery, and this dream was realized. I've only ever seen this symbol maybe 2 or 3 times before. Like, I knew that we could make discoveries, and there's no, like, continued in-game benefit for this. This is like, this will eventually have a consequence, and, you know, sometime later in Dwarf Fortress development. This is kind of a thing that was added and then will be returned to at some date. So I knew that this could happen. I didn't realize that it satisfied the goal. I don't think I've ever had it happen to someone who has that as a goal. So the fact that that's, like, significant is really cool. Discuss dialectic reasoning. Interesting. I don't know, that's pretty cool. I'm also really interested in how, like, she has a master, and the master isn't here anymore, which is kind of funny. But I kind of wish that the master was still here and we could see them interact a bit more. Ibu, are you hungry? You're still hungry. You're not starving, but you are hungry. You have a rhino that is starving. Is it because you're trying to get off the map? Like, our squad is waiting for this rhino to leave. Pet of somebody. And we're making our levers here. I can relate. My tabletop RPG's DM has a kid that just graduated college. I met him when he was 12. Time passes too quickly. It's absurd. It's truly absurd. Okay. So far, nothing has been loaded into these. So we have... Right, they're linked to stockpiles. I didn't tell them set items desired. Can I just say everything? Of course it does everything except. So let's just do all corpses and all refuse. Except I don't want... I don't want skulls and shells. But corpses are good. But I guess I kind of want, like, skulls to be tossed in there. It's mostly going to be corpses, so maybe I'm just not worried about it. But I kind of like to have everything just kind of dumped down to one big sorting chamber, and then we can sort things from down there. I want this. So all corpses, all refuse. I'm gonna say not shells. I'm gonna say just not shells. Whoops. I have to go back to this one. All. We'll see if that does anything. I don't know why. I don't know why that's the logic there. You see, you're just out here. Can someone please feed this rhino? I guess running back inside now. I don't know what's the best way to get like a good turnaround on how fast units leave and come back. Because like if we're waiting for rhinos to like run back inside and grab a bite to eat and then come back out, then that's really going to slow down our squads. Let's do some more floor here. We have 300 glass available right now. That is bonkers. So we're just gonna knock this out, I think. Maybe not entirely, but a lot of it, right? I'm kind of thinking about removing the rest of this as well, and well, maybe not. I do like having a random tree or two in here. Kind of gives it some character. So that was half of what we have. This has turned into quite the absurd construction, and I love it. Okay. Pause there. This all got done, so I can remove this stair. There they go. And now you're leaving, you're trying to leave. Lots of sparring happening. Sacco is throwing a tantrum. We don't have any open cases, really. Clan tactician is traveling. Yeah, that is what I told them to do. Because that's not... Because our... Who does our interrogating? It's the two of you, right? Jeez, look at all those disorderly conduct charges. And see, Nako has no sentence pending, but I don't think anyone can get in here to... Maybe that's what was going on with our other one. No one can get in here to let you off the rope because you're in a berserk rage. hateful being confined. Well, you're a butt. What do you expect? Oh, here we go. No. There's fewer things there. Maybe it already got pushed down? Well, this one worked. Okay, cool. So that works at least. Only at 11%, really? So it'll be a while before, and see, now you're coming back. What does that even mean? It's just gonna starve to death out here and not figure out what it's supposed to be doing. What was I just gonna say? As far as like the other end of our situation here, so those things are gonna dump into here, and then this is just a stockpile that accepts from nowhere. They'll clearly, or no, clearly this one worked. Cool. Great. So this is going to have everything in it. But now, like, the corpses should end up here, right? And then things that aren't corpses, we dump. I'm thinking the simplest way to do that might be to just put in another minecart and have it just, like, loop. Is that smart? I don't know. Because I can... like rats and stuff? Yeah, lungfish remains. All this stuff should be burned. So some of the things that end up here are going to be burned. Some are going to be melted. Some are going to be saved. Like the good arms and armor is going to be saved. But those we'll probably just grab by hand and then it'll end up here. So in that case, they're the closest way down is like over here. Really? We need... need a better way to get here, I think. We could just put in a stair. Because otherwise they're going all the way up to here, and then through here. And then... is there not a down over here? Is there not a way down from here? There's a down there, but this doesn't go up. I guess I want a down here, don't I? Like if I do this. Yeah. Except no, wait, no! Actually, I don't think I want that. Because they would have to, because then they're gonna have to come out this way. What I want is like... I guess I would want them to come this way, or they can go like this way, right? What if we do... Ugh. I want like this, and then some of this is gonna get reconfigured. Oh, I'm gonna get rid of this. And then I want to undo what I just did. I'm gonna put a wall there. And then a wall like this. It's gonna be weird, but I think it'll be fine. But then there's that connection there. So if you're grabbing something from here, you can go up here, and then you go up, and then you'd probably go into the dining hall and go up. Then from here you'd walk around. Not ideal, but not awful, considering it's just gonna be like a couple swords at a time. And then everything else is gonna stay on this level. Things that burn go here. Corpses that we want to save go over here. And see, one question that I have, I know we can animate corpses, but I don't know if we can animate skeletons like that. I don't know if it's worth keeping skeletons, or if once a corpse decomposes, it's worthless to a necromancer. I would love to figure that out. Maybe we should start. Do we start a zombie factory? Do we start a skeleton reanimation factory? Masterpiece plant roasts. Very good. You're still struggling. Let's see if you can figure this out. I don't think our squad is going to come back until you make it out. You're going for it, though. Please make it. Really? You were literally at the edge? You were literally at the edge. What are you doing now? It says no job. Well, I don't know how to fix that. Very, very cool. But, so... for things that get burned, is gonna be just a nice little loop here, right? I think I have to construct, because we have to go over these built floors. Gonna construct tracks. And this is just gonna go like... this, essentially. Right, just gotta connect them. Right. I don't even know if that needs to have a track stop, realistically. Because you could try just push it. I don't know. I guess I don't know which way it would go, so maybe we do. But I think I have to wait for those to be made before I can do the button and the stop. Yeah, can somebody please feed Odor? But this got done. So now this is a slope, right? So that does work. It looks a little ugly. But you know. Hello, hello! How goes the fort? It goes great! See, cave dragons and rhinos. We sure do have both those things. I have a squad who's almost entirely off the map except for one of their assigned war rhinoceroses, who keeps wandering back and forth starving and does not want to leave the map. So that's cool. Found the following. Necromancers always have the power to animate corpses of organic creatures, which include heads and any body parts which have a grasp token or are attached to body parts which do. It says corpses specifically, because the game does draw a distinction between corpses and skeletons. So, and I knew that parts, like you can, like necromancers will animate hair, which is absurd. Or skin, like you'll see skin crawling on the ground sometimes. See, now you're going a different direction. And apparently Z made it home, so not gonna worry about that. Okay, do it. What the hell? This rhino's broken. We broke a rhino. Oh, but all our clear glass is up here, so I'm going to put in a bridge. Like this, I guess. I'll do like here. Not green glass, though. Not the green glass. But we're working on some more of our loot boxes. Put another bridge up here. Right, that's fine. And some cage traps. So many cage traps. There's a dog in the water. I guess our river has been turned off for a little bit. I'm not too worried. We have plenty of fish. We have no shortage of fish. Hey, a strange mood. Something got broke. Toss in some cage traps here. Clearly we need to make more mechanisms. Hopefully that just reactivated on its own, right? Hello! Hello, mister. How's it going? We're working on everything. Rock mechanisms less than 20. I still really have more than 20. Maybe that's about to change. Magma glass furnace destroyed by Sako. Huh. You keep poking the magma stuff. Jerks. Jerk, singular. It's the same one over and over again. Furnace, magma glass furnace. Like like that. Glassmaker taken by strange mood. That could be good. Claiming a workshop. You're gonna grab one of these, aren't you? Okay, that's fine, I guess. Our necromancer scholar made a discovery. That was kind of cool. If it's the same one over and over and again, assign him to a unique squad with only him and send him out on missions. But I'd have to assign it to a person, right? I'd have to send the person out. Because, and also, like, it's assigned to someone already. Can I reassign? Like, I can't assign it to a new person. I could make it available as pet, which is kind of hilarious. But it already belongs to someone. It's a misbehaving pet rather than citizen. Yeah, it's a war animal. It's a trained war rhinoceros that was assigned to a squad. All the other ones have gotten out. This is like the third time we've sent this squad out with their rhinos. Each person in the squad has one rhino, and one rhino is holding it up. So I don't know what's up with that rhino, especially because I know that it's gone out on a mission before and returned. Moody Dwarf can't find needed item. Missed that point. I mean, no worries. I must have metal bars, I must have rock, I must have cut gems, must have yarn cloth, must have raw green glass. Interesting. Logs we should have. Probably low on logs though, honestly. We might be out of logs. But I don't think we have raw green glass sitting around. Because you have to make that specifically. So I'm going to say green glass. Make raw green glass. I'll do that like 3 times. Doot, doot, doot. And then we should chop down some more trees, apparently. We have these underground trees still growing here. Except they're not these small ones. Like this bloodthorn came up after we got rid of this. Got rid of it all. On a spore tree? That's a cool spore tree. I want to get rid of these little ones, I guess. One of my ways dealing with habitually grumpy and violent dwarves is to assign them to their own squad and keep sending them out as soon as they return to the farthest indie encampment I can to ensure long travel time and low survivability. That's fair. They'll go away eventually, right? Where do I chop trees from? I guess we can... I don't want to like clear cut everything. But we can get a bunch of these, right? There are a lot of trees here. Do something like that. We just, earlier this stream, we had one of our habitual tantrumers. Hey, look, they cleaned it all up. Sweet. Okay, so that stuff will clearly sit in the minecart for a while until there's more stuff, but not up to 25%, so, you know, I don't think I can, yeah, can't do less than that. So that will be fine. We had one of our habitual tantrumers went berserk while in jail. And eventually someone walked by, it was like right here. Someone walked by probably to try and feed or free the tantrumer, or berserker, I guess. And then they just had it in the hallway there, and the berserk one lost. Oddly enough, I've had a dwarf become a master ambusher and lose his grumpy demeanor because he mastered the skill and go from being a nuisance to a productive dwarf. Interesting. It's like the Nako here's in a berserk rage, and I don't think the berserk rages ever end. Unfortunately. Our stockpiles here are just bonkers. This is kind of an awkward step, but whatever. Hey! Okay, is it gonna actually... Are they gonna actually come on the map, or are they gonna get stuck again? I would love for them to actually do something. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, everyone. Another siege. So first, I want to pull these so that we have a little bit more time before they get into our labyrinth. I'm gonna assume... I don't know if there's anyone out here. I should turn on the alert. I don't think anyone managed to start chopping trees yet, so I don't think anyone's out here. We'll see if any of our visitors have a hard time. Attis might have a hard time here. You're here. You're always here, aren't you? Whatever. And then I'm gonna say that our melee squad and ranger squad gonna post up in here. And then I'm going to disengage the bypass. I'm going to leave this open for the immediate moment because there might be some people that need to get in. But in theory, how many do we get? Is it just another 6? 6 invaders. So just another little squad, but we're gonna kick their butts. That one got closed, so that's a good sign. I guess I want to see what kind of path they take to get inside, so I'm going to close this. And then I think we're okay, because this one should be in the process of being pulled. Okay. I want to see how they figure this out. We're gonna have thieves as well, because of course. Of course. You're going up. Are you gonna find a hole? Are you gonna find a hole that I don't want? You're out here planting. Maybe our squads go up here. Was not planning on ever fighting in here. But what were there? There's not really a way for them to get in. I haven't opened this yet. They're clearly not going for that. Are they just gonna paratroop into our tree farm? Or are you like... I wonder if they're trying to get across this way? I don't know if that actually does them anything. I guess whatever they're trying to do, it's not what I intend. Okay, so you're just going across. Are you just gonna jump in? No. Okay, I'm curious where that thief was. You got inside. That's cool. That's fine. Did someone pull this? I'm gonna say that our, like, this guard squad. I'm gonna say you get a good old-fashioned kill the kobold order. Hello, Gantrock. We're being sieged again. And I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why they're up there. Earsat is fighting. Kobold Hunter bites the bard. See, why are we... Earsat, why are you killing bards? I'm pretty sure that one was listed as a visitor and not hostile. So that's cool. Yeah, the bard Osco. Weird. Well, it's unfortunate that you were targeted by Earsad, because Earsad don't miss. Unarmed with one arm and still beating the pulp out of a poor kobold bard. Okay. So I still want to know where they think they're going. You changing your mind now? Interesting. Oh, was it this? Is there a way for them to get in there from over here? I wonder if they could, like... Because you can't just, like, walk over fortifications. I don't know. I don't know. Well, all the more reason to put a lid on this thing, right? Nothing can sneak in through the top if there's just a big old wall there. Okay, so now I think they're gonna go the intended way. President Hunter is fighting... what? You just stood up. Okay, that was just a remainder. Our kobold thief is still in here. But here comes the squad, so they're gonna deal with that. That's gonna be fine. Plus, there's just like dragons and rhinos everywhere. I don't know what a kobold thief would do if they actually got into our fortress and just turned the first corner and get eaten by a dragon. Okay, so you're going down, right? You're going this way. A raid? Oh my goodness, I'm being raided in 2 senses at the same time. Howdy, howdy, everyone. We're being attacked by goblins. How's it going, Mika? How was your stream? Okay, yeah, they're doing exactly what I want them to. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in, non-goblin raiders. Oh, thank you. We're just about to let a handful of goblins into our very shiny labyrinth up here. And all of our people are out of there, so we're good. I'm just gonna grab this first one and we're gonna follow. We're gonna see what happens. Oh, gift subs. Thank you for the gift subs. Wow. Doing fine. How are you? How's the dwarfin coming along? It's going great. It's going great. You're about to see how great it's going. As these goblins are gonna get blended. We're gonna have a couple red stains where these goblins used to be. Oh, something's even died already. Something got in here and I didn't even notice. It's a goblin. A goblin managed to sneak in. So yeah, these are traps. These are very, very nasty traps. Dead. Oh, you good? See, at some point they're gonna like wise up. You're still all out here. Yeah. Oh, see, can you? I don't know what they're trying to do. Maybe at this point I do lower these so that they can get in a little easier. Because I do want them in. Yeah, thanks for all the gift subs. That's good call. And if you need to do your post-stream stuff, then go for it. We'll be here for a bit. How was your stream? You doing football stuff? We have two walking in there. There's one down here. Okay. Maybe they're still headed in. Okay. We'll let them do their thing. Yes, come in. Come in. Welcome in. Oh no, you don't want to anymore? Having second thoughts? If we can get all remaining 4 of them inside, I'm gonna close the gate behind them. You're trying to leave. You're just hanging out down here. Come on. Rally together. Okay, perfect. So the last one's gonna get inside. I'm gonna preemptively give a pull lever order. Cool, cool, cool. So this last one's inside. Now all 4 of them are inside the labyrinth. Hopefully this closes. Yep, dead. Come on, who's next? Who's next? I would love for this to close like right now. See, they kind of hem and haw. There we go. There's no escape now. There's no escape now, goblins. Only way out is through. And it's not a good idea. Dead. Oh, dead but alive but unconscious. So you actually survived getting through there briefly. As Strog. Let's look at what just happened to Astrog here. It was good, but I cut a little short because of tiredness. Didn't think I was that tired when I started, but I guess it caught up with me. I know how that goes. Too much yellow submarine. So each of these tiles, each of these traps are filled with 10 silver spike balls. And that's quite brutal. Silver being a very heavy metal. So just the sheer, we're just crushing. We are literally just crushing these goblins. Spiked silver ball strikes the goblin in the leg, tendon mid-torn. Leggings break, silk trousers break. Fur tunic has been ripped to shreds. Copper breastplate breaks. It just pummels the crap out of them. Oh, a hype chest. Yay! I like this one. Excellent. Yeah, so crossbowman loses hold of crossbow, falls over, passes out from exhaustion. So that happened from this goblin going from here, making it... Actually, this trap might have not have done anything. Actually, no, this trap did do something. It's not clogged. It just has a bunch of stuff sitting on it. So, got into this trap. Lots of nasty things happened, but still survived. She survived and then landed on this trap and is now unconscious. So as soon as she wakes up and moves, yeah. We're good. And now you are going to try to get out, but there's nothing, there's nothing you can do here. Like, you can't. Come on. Help me test my traps. The other thing I can do is open up all of our bypass levers. Or doors, rather. It's just the one lever. And then we can have our squads just rush in and clean up. Yeah, there's just nothing for you to do. You can't. There's nothing you can do. I love it. I love a panicking goblin. Hello, Squid. How's it going? Dwarves and a gift sub. It's true. Z just gave us a hype train. Because Mika gave us a raid. Everyone's here. Even the goblins. Look at the goblins. Are you gonna go for it? You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh, you made it through one, but now you're unconscious. Now what do you do? If you try to go backwards, yeah. Siege done. Wow. Wow. Okay, civilian alert is clear. Open up all of these gates. Open up that one. Open up this one. Open up this one. And then also these, or actually that one doesn't matter because nothing made it that far, but I will open up this one. As I am the maintaining contributor of Stone Sense, I didn't know that. May I get a quick PSA for a crash fix? Sure. Absolutely. Okay, so all those open back up. So really what's gonna happen now is everyone's gonna rush out here and hopefully, I guess I want all the armor and junk to end up in here too, right? I want everything that's in here to just get tossed into this minecart and booted downstairs. So there's corpses and refuse, basically everything except skulls. I guess I do want skulls to be in there, and then we'll sort them down there. But yeah, not this stuff. PSA for Stone Sense users, browse local files for dfhack, and if you are on the adventure beta, go to dfhack config. Next, go to the Stone Sense, then open init. Change render any to... Oh, interesting. Okay. Fixes the crash on resize as far as we can tell. Interesting. Good to know. I haven't... It's been a hot minute since I've used StoneSense. Maybe we should do that. We should get a nice 3D render of our fortress when it's all done. That'd be very nice. Okay, so I'm gonna say all weapons and trap components. Right? Plus, you know, armor and ammo. But I only want it to accept from this location, and that's not a thing. It's not a thing I can set. I'll get you set up with StoneSense now if you want. There'll be something I fiddle with between streams, just so I don't screw anything up, you know? Yeah, I want... I don't know how to make this work exactly the way I want it to work. I don't think I'm gonna get it to work exactly the way I want it. But in theory, people are gonna start showing up someday. Like you storing item. Oh, come on. But another thing to note is that you need Dwarf Fortress in a window capture, not a game capture on OBS. That's fair. I think I have it in a game capture right now. So good to know. As usual, I walk away for 5 seconds, people show up. We got raided! We got raided! Okay, here we go. And our stupid rhino... Our stupid rhino is still here. Going back and forth. Cool. Okay, so you are grabbing... Store owned, okay. So in theory, this is the most efficient way up here, right? Just coming up through here, grabbing the stuff, dumping it in here, and then we close it again. I'm hoping to make this efficient. Clean trap. Yeah, there you go. So here's some giraffe horns and hamster remains, you know, goblin stuff. Here we go. That looks better. Is there just... Who are you? Oh, you heading out? Okay. They got all the blood cleaned up really quick. Look how shiny they are able to maintain. So I don't know why there's just a random... But see, like there's like clothing as well. All the gloves and such. Maybe it's better to just sort it here. And this should be like ready to go, right? This is basically full. It's set to trigger at 25%. Maybe what we do, so instead of like all the armor and weapons and such being sent down on the minecart, maybe I'm just gonna say that this stockpile gives to this one. And then, like, also the, like, all the clothing is over here, right? This is our general finished goo. So clothing should end up there. So I want to say that this gives to here. This is lab trash east. So then if I say that this accepts ammo and armor and weapons, then those will end up in that one. And then if I say finished goods of all types, I guess, because they can show up with like earrings and figurines and junk. And those will give to the other one. And then things that aren't given will go in the minecart, because the minecart itself is only set to accept the garbage. So I'm going to say you don't accept skulls. We do accept corpses. So then this will give to where the skulls are going, which is here. Boop. This is shells and skulls. All right, shells and skulls. Let's see what that does. Because ideally they would go in here, they grab all the stuff and just dump it here, and then we can close the door and spend as much time as we want sorting through it. That's kind of the goal here. Because look how much crap they drop. They just... like, all of these things have to be dealt with. Oh, we have a strange mood that is currently failing. Or except you're gathering items. Okay, good. We made raw green glass. That was what was holding you up. So that's good. That is going. Hello, random beak dog. The other thing I want to do, so we had a siege. So last stream, we had a siege early in the stream, kind of the same way. We dealt with it. And then the next season, we had another siege show up, but then they disappeared, right? Like they were there for a frame and then they disappeared. And I want to see what happens if we save and quit to the menu after the siege, and if we get another siege this stream, if that behaves differently. Because I'm wondering if it's similar to like visitors and such being stuck on the side of the map. And also saving's good anyway. While they are working on finishing up the garbage collecting, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. Yep, there they go. Keep an eye on that for me. I'm back. Oh, a bin? No, I don't want bins in here. Well, actually, No. See, they're bringing bins up here. That's not what I want. I want you... What if I said... Oh, but the traps. That was almost clever. I was gonna say I could just turn all this into a stockpile and then have it give, and then have this only accept from links, but I can't put a stockpile on the trap itself, which is where all this stuff is. So no, that won't work. I think this needs to have 0 bins. Because this is stuff that wasn't up here. This is stuff that they just brought up here. Let's see now. There are things down here, and then I want... Oh, that's... What? What? Building minecart tracks? What? Because these didn't do that. Oh, but those are carved. What? What? Clearly this has been pushed down recently. Yeah, why are you bringing... Like, if this is set to give to a stockpile, why are things coming from that stockpile? Unless I did it the wrong way around. Am I doing this the wrong way around? Yeah, I think I'm doing it the wrong way around. Maybe that's the problem. This is going to give. Yeah, give to here. And... give to here. Give to here. Done. Maybe that'll be better. And then yours just still here. How do I... Eventually this is gonna starve to death. Could just butcher it. Would it be better to just butcher this rhino to, like, free up my squad? I don't think my squad can come back until the rhino figures it out. Silly stockpile. And see, there's Osco. There's the one that we attacked for no reason. Well, we'll let them work. This needs to be linked. Really, we need to link a lot of levers. Maybe that's what we do now. I think I'm gonna say this right here is going to be it should be like number 2, but I guess. Okay, I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna say this is number 3. This is gonna be for levers. Levs. If I go here, and then here, and then this goes here. Okay, so now you, or no, Yes. No, I need to find a lever that's not linked, which I think all of these are linked. Pretty sure all of these are linked. Yeah, okay. So now this gets linked to there. And then there's a whole bunch of other levers, or, you know, things. I want to link all of these. Because these are linked, but these are not. I'm gonna say you get linked to here. Oh. I saw a dragon in a nest box. Where'd it... I'm just getting lost in my own fortress at this point. You have 2 fertile eggs, and someone's coming to grab them. Do not do that. And you gave birth. Look, 3 more dragons. And non-fertile eggs. Perfect. So now open. We have 3 more dragons! Holy cow. Look at this. Okay. So now you've all been trained. Now these 3 new ones need some war training. Soon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna have 10 young cave dragons, war cave dragons, in addition to the 5 that we brought here. Which is cool. Maybe we swap out our rhinos. I can't, like... You can't unassign a war animal, right? I would love to unassign the rhinos and then just swap them out with dragons. Glassmaker has created Arpkia, a green glass vial. For real? After all that? The Pillar of Feet. Worth 14,000. Good night, JM. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend. I'll see you around. This is a green glass vial. All crafts bold ship is of the highest quality, studded with bronze, decorated with marquise-cut green glass gems, adorned with hanging rings of dacite, menaces with spikes of clear zircon and sheep wool. Still don't know what a spike of wool looks like. On the item is an image of Nira Finblue the dog, and Azat Crow Wisp, the Azure Jungles the Kobold, in pomegranate. The dog is making a plaintive gesture. The kobold, right? The kobold is laughing. The artwork relates to the mortal wounding of the dog by the kobold in leopard bins in 104. Thanks. I guess I do want that displayed, don't I? I guess. Literally the only vial I've ever made. So I think same kind of thing here. Yeah, okay. See, now that's weird. That's weird. Can I can't carve tracks into soil, can I? Yeah. But I can do like... no, carve tracks. Why can't I? Am I not allowed? Oh, do I need to smooth first? We'll just smooth it all. How about that? So I want this to give to here. I mean, we could say that this accepts skeletons, right? Or corpses? There's corpses and then there's corpses. Like, I don't want any of these items in here. We'll say all corpses, but not skulls and bones. And then the rest of this is, in theory, going to be garbage. No, not... There's straight up books in here? You guys. Well... They're clearing this out, which is the intent here. Hopefully these things are ending up in here. Right, you're hauling logs. Fair. Oh, you still have a station order. You're good. As you were, you know, a month ago. Okay, I'm gonna, in theory, let them sort that out. If someone could grab these socks, that would be great. Someone's coming for one of them. Spattered with goblin blood. Surprised it's not drenched in goblin blood. Oh, I was working on levers, wasn't I? Oh, we can keep going on this. That can just go straight across. Doop. Doop. Oh, I also don't know why these specific ones didn't work. Gonna get close. I don't think we're gonna quite make it all the way there right now. A truly absurd amount of glass. So we'll need another, I don't know, 50 or so. Now there's just bugs. There's a chameleon on the roof of our green glass labyrinth. We go back down here. This has not been linked quite yet. We're working on... What was that one, right? And then, so you are being linked. This one links to here, but not with a masterwork, please. And then we have both of those. I'll say this one links to... Jeez. To here. This one. Links. Jeez. Can I... Just want to say don't use my masterworks. Yeah, link there. And then down here we have that one. Which is like right here. So that goes... My goodness. Clearly we need to make some more mechanisms. I wonder if that turned back on. Yep, okay. So in theory, someone's working on mechanisms. And then down here, there's a bunch more. My goodness. Just dragons. Just dragons everywhere. Dragons and spiders. And the giraffes are in the cages. There's even more rhinos in here. We have more rhinos. There's just more rhinos. Maybe we'll have like a rhino squad and a dragon squad? I'm gonna take this. Whoop. Link you. To here. Alright, so now that's all of those. War rhinoceros have been found starved to death. Okay, well that was inevitable, I guess. Stupid but inevitable. You are gonna link... to here. That leaves us with 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Thank you. My goodness, we're gonna run out of mechanisms. I'm gonna link you there. I should make more weapon traps just to, like, commit the good mechanisms to something. I think I want our minotaur back in a cage. Because I want to, like, I want to mine through here, but not while there's just a random minotaur. So I think... I mean, we caught it in a cage before, right? If I just do this... I guess I could have done some more levers here. Oh well. Well, so now our squad should be fine, right? Our our poor rhino starved to death here. Which in theory means you're gonna get buried, right? Because I've enabled pets on a lot of these. Yeah, in theory you're gonna get buried. Where did I go? Here we go. I want to make sure that this works. Still holding out hope for a friend for our rock here. We got We got a rock and a minotaur like really, really early on, and we haven't seen much since then. We have too many llamas. Someone please pull the thing. Is it you? Pull the lever. Okay. You're free, Bartum. Lonely after being away from people for too long. Oh. You're not gonna do anything? Enemy of everyone. Frustrated, dwelling upon being unable to help anybody for too long. We'll go into one of those cages. I'll give you a chance to help some people. I was expecting you to just make a run for it as soon as that lever was pulled. What are you doing? No one's like, oh, you're gonna come for the cage, aren't you? That's probably a terrible idea. I wonder how... I mean, in theory, you're just gonna get chased out, right? This is risky. Okay, so you open the door. Still have a store item job there. I want to see my friends. Why me? And then a couple ticks go by with nothing happening. Okay, but now you're leaving, right? The battle rages. I must press on. Okay. Terrified while in conflict. Okay, so now you just need to run. You need to run over the traps. And then, yeah, okay. Come on. You'll get caught in a cage trap, right? Right? It's how we got you the first time. You're just standing there. Menacingly. Really? Well, clearly I don't want anyone actually coming in here for the cage, right? But what does... Okay, so I'm going to lock this. Going to put down a couple cage traps in here. Of course, they're all going to be very nice mechanisms. I'm going to deconstruct these though, so maybe we want a couple nice ones in there. It's going to be a minute before this is actually linked. I guess you're just going to stay locked in there for a bit. I don't think you can bust down the door. I assume you would have busted down the door if you could have. That is still being worked on. This is all clean. Aside from there being stuff here that shouldn't be, but they've taken out the other stuff. But then why, like, I don't know why you're, like, the choirs and such, I don't know why those ended up here. But I do want to, what are they returned? They returned! The dangerous owners have returned, so clearly that was the problem, right? In theory, we have a report. Mission report, raise poison nobles. Serpent of Baths attacked the disloyalty of barricades. The Kobold Irsi of the Narrow Door of Dominions led the attack. The Narrow Door of Dominion, that's just his title. Irsi unrolled a brilliant tactical plan and the attackers had a strong positional advantage. Irsi clashed with 4 goblins, slaying them. The forces of ferocity searched and found nothing. Rampage throughout. The disloyalty of barricades fled poison nobles. The ferocity of buckling destroyed poison nobles. We destroyed a goblin pit. That is fantastic news. Look at that. No civilized population. We straight up took out a site. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay, that gives me faith in our people, and I think I want to start raiding. I think I want to start trying to get back our goblin, or not, this used to be our fortress, but is now currently being occupied by goblins. So now I want to start trying to take that back. I'm assuming that things like the books and stuff, is that, those are like tools, except they're not, that's not a category here. Yeah, tools. Maybe that's the problem, because the tools go somewhere else. That's down by the library, right? Is that this one? This is sheets specifically. And this is tools. Yeah, okay. So this is sheets. This is. Oh, I never put chest back in the thing. You've never really sorted out your stuff. Okay, furniture, chest. And then all these freaking bookcases got tantrumed apart. I'm gonna say this is tools. Well, it's only accepting like the green glass tools, right? So where do I have? So if I say this accepts tools of material cloth, right? What are my things made out of? Pigtail scrolls, pigtail choirs. So then I want this stockpile to also give to here, right? Oh, we should place more whatchamahoots, statues. Okay, so if we carve, why can't I? Why can't I carve? I can carve here. Why? No, hold on. I guess that's kind of how I want it. Okay. Weird, but okay. And then I guess I have to construct... Oh, I broke it. So we do that. No. Okay. Weird. Oh, I'm gonna let that be. Oh, and of course I got rid of those tracks. I'm good at this. I'm very good at this. I don't know if you've noticed. Okay. Well, this is all just actual garbage. Perfect. Now, I want to close this now that there's not a bunch of traffic here. And our squad is back. The squad's back. So I'm gonna send them out. I'm gonna send them out to raid, I guess. I guess we should start with a raid. Try to avoid detection. Our captives, other captives, important treasure, and livestock. I don't care about anything else. Well, we'll let them do that. Let them figure it out. Still waiting on that one. I guess we can find the next one to dig to. 81 south. In the small passage. What did I mean by that? Is it this? No. Is it this? Yeah, wow. Neat. Well, that's really close to this one, so we're just gonna go like this. Then this is obsidian, right? So it's this. So I want to do like this. Bagsnub Zorkzama. That's a dwarf name? That is the most goblin-sounding dwarf name. Attis has moved slightly. I was gonna say still in the exact same spot, but just nearby. You have moved back in here. Okay, fair enough. I'm just gonna lock this and pull this. Nako is still a berserk. A bunch of caged animals. A Bagsnub Zorzama. Is that your real name? Insulted after getting to an argument, sorry. My bad. Oh, interesting, you're not from a civilization. You're a soldier in a nomadic group. Interesting. Interesting. There's a bunch of junk in there. I'd love to see all this stuff end up where it's going. What are you're grabbing? Okay, so you grabbed acquire. So clearly you're bringing it somewhere, right? You taking it to where I want it to go? Hopefully? Just changing your mind. Seems like you're figuring it out. Unless you're going to the armor stockpile? There's someone standing in the stockpile struggling to equip something, clearly. Is this... Who's this? It's Darko. Hello, Darko. You're not actually in a squad, so you're just dealing with your own junk. Not a lot I can do for you. Okay, so now why... Now they want to put all this junk in here? Why? Why would books go in here? This is a weapon bin. Where did that choir go? What on earth? Well, I think they're working on it. Oh, copper flask. Interesting. And here come our rhinos. The March of the Rhinos. Goodness gracious. Okay. So, oh, good lord. Time for everyone to lay eggs. I'm not going to worry too much about the beak dogs, because we have a lot of beak dogs. We're going to have a lot more. Oh my god. Are these all fertile? Oh no. Oh no, that's too many beak dogs. Some of these might get collected. That was not fertile. That was not. Almost all of these are fertile beak dog egg layings. The cave dragon is not. You were just coming to say hello, I guess? Is anyone... I'd love for those to get made. But there's clearly still working on all of our things. Like these are linked, right? Yeah. So what I'm gonna do... It's like one of these cells is gonna get a minotaur, right? That's a commitment. But the other one doesn't have to be filled with necessarily only hostile things. I guess I assume pastures can't traverse levels. I'm gonna say that that's a pasture. I'm going to assign... I'm just gonna assign some beak dogs to it. Stray beak dog? What's the difference between a beak dog and a stray beak dog? These must be the ones that we've given birth to. Of course, there's a bunch of pups. Let's say... Jeez, I'm just gonna toss in... 20 beak dogs. And we'll just say that they live there for now. They won't continue to procreate because there won't be more nest boxes. But you know, they'll just hang out in there, and then someday when we get siege, we'll just unleash them, and that will be fun. Yeah, look at this. Okay. A wood carving knife, a cedar carving knife. There's still just books out here. I also don't know that we have a dump pile right now specifically. So I think I'm going to put that in like in here. I'll say this is our dump. And then anything that gets dumped that I want placed somewhere else will get moved. Okay, so this worked better this time, I think. And I want to construct a stop. One that does not dump here. And the one that does dump here. Except this one, I guess I do want it to stop, don't I? I could have made this work, but I'm not going to change it. So full stop right here. And then I want to make a pressure plate here. Mine carts do trigger. Yeah. A war rhino is fighting a giraffe. Just out here on the surface? Okay. Enjoy. Okay, we've done quite a bit. And then this is all placed. Look at that. Just some pants up here. And a cat. I guess this is actually a really safe place for cats at this point, hilariously. Unless, like, hawks come by, but, you know. We're gonna do more of our floor. We only have 20 sitting around now. Okay, we'll have to wait for more. I assume, yeah, we got too much food. Say this is our overflow food stockpile. By which I mean the same stockpile, but just over there. So I don't want stuff to start rotting on us. Also, we've been out of dimple cup seeds this whole time. We don't just have dimple cups, do we? No. We must have brewed them. Just FYI, it looks like you might not have set your stream topic to Dwarf Fortress. Oh, did I not? Am I still doing Titanfall? Or no, it's just, there's just nothing here. That's weird. Don't know how that happened. I'm usually better about that. This is basically Titanfall. Also, hi, how's it going? Why should I help? Or just a random... Yeah, okay. That's what we should do. I want to check on our clothing. So, whoops. This will give us a report. 20 kobolds need new bodywear. 43 need new shoes. 92 need new headwear. 70 new handwear. 80 need new legwear. So we need more of everything. which we have a bunch of cloth lying around, so that's fine. I'm gonna say yarn tunic or wool. No, yarn. Not tunic. Toga. Yarn robe. Whoops. Yarn cap. Yarn hood. Yarn trousers. Yarn leggings. Can't do leggings. Oh, but I could do loincloths. We haven't been doing loincloths. Who wants some loincloths? Yarn glove. And yarn socks. And yarn shoes. And I'm gonna say like... I want a bunch of these. I want like 30 of each of these. Not rope. And not that. Yarn robe. Do 30, 30, 30, do like 50 loincloths. There. That will probably crank through a lot of our yarn, but good. I also want to deal with all of this junk someday. This stupid aquifer. It's gonna be such a pain in the butt, though. Can I... This is not linked to anything. Look at it! Look at it! Okay, and then at some point we're gonna do our clear glass stuff from up here. I want this linked. Just like all the rest of these. No, I wanna go up. Up and up and up. Link to right there. And then here, this has been linked. Hooray! I'm gonna dig here. I'm gonna send down our squad. Right, you're gonna station here. And then we'll do that like right after. Of course, I don't want to mine it until the squad's down here, because the one time I get lax about it, it's just going to be a Gabbro man that pops out. It's all, I mean, we're still working on the glass. Still working on the glass. You're all out there. I wonder, did the rhinos make it out? Pets. Yes. Or you, there's one that has not made it out yet, but you're working on it. Slowly. Wow, what happened to my frames? Also, hi giraffe. What's happening to my frames? The tantrum in the library. Because Because why wouldn't there be? You were just discussing in the doorway forever. Why did our frame rate just get cut in half? Should I be concerned? We're finally grabbing the junk from here. Look, it's all shiny. And then look at that. Heck yeah. Loading it up. Are we gonna have to keep feeding them? I mean, the way in is from over here, and then the food is right there, so it's not that bad, I guess. Did I see you have fortifications in the library? We sure do. We have a segmented library, I guess. Or no, there's still more coming in. Okay. Because we have a necromancer, and she's a scholar. Fort Folks versus visitors. It's Fort Folks versus necromancer. So this is the library, and then here's our necromancer Gorlak. I feel angry all the time. Yeah, she recently made a discovery. She recently satisfied her life goal. Dreams of making a great discovery, and this dream was realized. That happened earlier in this stream. Hey, look, Sako's fighting. But I don't really want my... I don't want her just in the general population. So she has these quarters. She hasn't been back here in a while. She's been hanging out in the library almost exclusively. But these are her private quarters. She has a private jeweler's workshop with way too many gems sitting here. This is like most of our gems. We should probably reclaim some of those. She's got some stuff sitting here. Here's her bedroom. This is her tomb. Some random choirs still sitting here. Here's our kitchen. There's a bunch of food, a bunch of booze that I don't think she's been using too much, even though I have the DF hack thing on that should enable that. But she has access to all of this. Right, and then this is all like she has her own private burrow. Keeping her there via burrow. She's assigned to a burrow, but we're keeping her there via locked doors. She doesn't actually have a way to get out right now. But then this is her tunnel. This is her private secret tunnel. She has a little annex on the side of our primary dining hall. So she can come in here and hang out and talk to people through the fortifications. And then she can go down through this tunnel and end up in a little side quarter of the library. Oh, there's even a book in there. Did you write this? Authored by Shem. She actually did it. Okay, I didn't think that was gonna work. We put some stuff on the ground here for her. But she hasn't been actually like doing. I didn't think she was actually doing anything. Do we understand leopard bends? An essay entitled "Do We Understand Leopard Bends?" Authored by Shem. It concerns the start as a scholar of the Gorlak necromancer Shem in leopard bends in the early summer of 112. The writing is stunningly self-indulgent. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. That's amazing. So we've been... Here's the other one, written on a manual entitled Introduction to the Valves. So the discovery that she made was valves. She was in here talking about valves for a very long time. And then she made a discovery about valves, so now she has a book about valves, authored by Shem, concerns the construction and use of valves. Writing is quite self-indulgent. Overall, the prose is amateurish at best. My favorite thing about Shem is I went through all this effort. Like, we had these private quarters for her, And she was just in here moping the whole time. She was having no good thoughts. She was like immediately haggard. So then I was like, okay, well then I'll let her interact with people, right? I made all these tunnels. I made a way for her to interact with people in here. I made a way for her to access the library. And then what does she do? She spends every day in here in the library pondering and discussing scholarly things, and it makes her anxious. She only ever feels anxious after pondering and discussing. All day. Doesn't feel anything after being unoccupied for too long. When you're sitting there pondering, pondering is occupation, I think. But yeah, that's Shem. Bard has been found dead, so clearly... Wow, clearly this fort is way too hostile to outsiders. There's not a lot I can do about it. I also get anxious discussing things. I mean, I do too, I guess, but that's like... She can stop. She can leave. She can go into her quarters and not discuss anything with anyone ever again. But no, she spends all of her time in there. We're still pasturing another beak dog here. So many freaking giraffes. Okay. Zrao here is chasing off some giraffes. Yeah, and you're gonna... Are you gonna have the same problem? I wonder if dragons would even be better. At least we're back to 20 frames now. You're just there. You are also starving, but now you're stationing. I think Ibu needs to not be in the squad. Even though, like, this is what I don't understand about Ibu, is that she has a backpack full of food and yet is starving all the time. Okay, so people are down here, so I want to... pop this open. I also want to pop this one open. I had someone get cursed to be a vampire, so I locked him in his room and made him a manager. But then I realized there's bare rock behind this room, so now I'm treating him like the Martian, having him dig and dig, going to have him make things for himself. There you go. He has a pick, yeah. Yeah, the Matt Damon movie. I knew what you mean. I knew what you meant. Gonna, like, yeah, just lock him behind a wall and tell him to grow poop potatoes. It's all good. Sacco is tantruming, and nothing else is new. I'm going to pray to goodness. Will they come down here for this and engrave the shit out of everything totally? He loves being around the things in his room. Yes, Shem will get some happy thoughts when she actually goes to her room. But she's been hanging out in the library for so long that she's complaining about not seeing art when her whole quarters are engraved. Where's our miners? Come on, miners. You're not being told not to be down here. Interesting how linking buildings ends up one of the things if you're locked to mining. Here we go. You've done this to yourself, .gif. Yeah, just go hang out in your quarters. Hauling Ilt's corpse. So now, yeah, you're gonna bring a corpse here so that it then gets put in here and then put down in a different one and then, geez. This child just hauled a dead kobold around and felt nothing. Should I be worried? He has a calm demeanor. He tends to think before acting after seeing the goblin smut-sued dead body in 112. Okay. Look at all my big dogs. What are you here for? Link to trigger? Yeah, okay. Oh, our minotaur stuff. Did we successfully do this? So this is linked. Hello, Vadish. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Oh, I want these are important. I want these to be done. How's our roof going here? We are so close. I want this done. We have 77. Okay. Just gonna finish this up here. Gonna make it? It's gonna be close. Going to be awfully close, but I think we're good. Wow! And these are just ramps that are going up. I guess I could make this look a little prettier. But I'm not gonna. I think that's plenty pretty. I also like just avocados on the roof. Yeah, look at all this. Okay. There's some drop-off inaccessible job that keeps canceling repeatedly forever, and I don't know what the job is. Oh! Finally. It finally happened. We have uncovered the treasure of the gods. Okay, well, they did all that pretty quickly, so clearly we found nothing here. That's what I get for not paying attention. I'm just gonna pull that to close it. Our squad can go back upstairs. Did Ibu even make it down here? Don't see Ibu. You made it like halfway down here. I might need to take Ibu out of the squad. But I was hoping the squad was gonna fix her. Anyway, we found a thing. What did we find? We found two things. We found a pair of large, bulky, flashing metal chassis worth 20 grand each. Flashing metal. I wonder who could wear those. It just says large. Doesn't say who they're sized for. I'm gonna say if someone is the right size to claim those, then they're allowed to claim them. 'Cause Those are going to be good chassis. The other option would be we could melt it down and make like a weapon out of flashing metal, whatever that means. A real Cinderella policy. Yeah. Yeah. If it fits, it's yours. The fact that it says it's large tells me that it's at least larger than the kobolds can wear, right? Did this happen? I told you to pull. Someone's working on it. Or actually there's these. I would love these to be grabbed first. So actually, no. Do not pull the lever. But now I want the next one. So that's our first one. We went through this many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've opened 8. We've opened 9. And one of them finally had something in it. There's another in the same level. Southeast corner in the northern wall of the small platform. There. It's just right there. Okay. So then it's there, so I want to be like here. Boop. Right? Yeah, so we'll pop that one open. See if there's anything fun in there. We'll grab our diamonds. Or sapphires, rather. Sapphire and ruby. Very cool. These haven't actually been made yet. Are we... Like, we have mechanics. You're our doctor. Do I... Ugh. I assume it's because all the traps need to be made by mechanics, I guess? I don't actually know that for sure, though. Let's check back down here. You have been linked. Okay, cool. And you've been made, but not loaded. So I'm gonna wait for that to get loaded. At least. Maybe I toss a door in here too. I really want to not accidentally murder someone with this minotaur. We also got all these giraffes and all these things in cages. I mean, we got more rhinos. I'm gonna train the giraffes in order to slaughter them. I guess we get training experience for that at least. Honey badgers and warthogs. Yeah, sure. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Just random giraffes. Giraffes everywhere. How did you get up here? Are these haven't been reloaded? Oh well. You're just gonna walk into a trap, aren't you? Or not. Yeah, look at this. Oh, we're just gonna... Oh, I'm very excited. I'm excited for our next siege now. Dangerous owners have returned. Oh, we lost someone. We lost someone that time. Report. Raid Mischief Nest. Oh dear. Late winter of 114, we attacked the random curses at Mischief Nest. The Kobold led the attack, and the defenders were led by the Kobold Gazom. Welcome back. Our squad has returned. Kobold outmatched the Kobold with a cunning plan, had a strong positional advantage. The Rhinoceros clashed with 4 goblins, slaying them. The Rhinoceros clashed with a single Gorlak, slaying them. The Rhinoceros clashed with 4 dwarves in Mischief Nest, slaying them. The dangerous owners, led by the Kobold, clashed with 4 kobolds, slaying them. I'm hoping that these are actually hostile kobolds. Kobold happened upon the Rhinoceros. The Kobold was struck down by the Rhinoceros. The Goblin surprised the Rhinoceros. The Goblin was struck down by the Rhinoceros. The Dwarf confronted the Rhinoceros. The Dwarf was struck down by the Rhinoceros. I like this pattern. The Dwarf cornered the Rhinoceros. The Dwarf was struck down by the Rhinoceros. The Goblin happened upon the Rhino. The Goblin was struck down by the Rhino. Kobold ambushed the Rhino. Struck down by the Rhino. The Dwarf happened upon the Rhino. Struck down by the Rhino. Goblin happened upon and then was struck down. Kobold cornered the Kobold. The Kobold's Rala was struck down by the Kobold Irsi. So that's a good one. The Dwarf ambushed the Kobold Azat. The Dwarf was struck down by Azat. Goblin surprised the Kobold Traris. The Kobold Traris was struck down. Okay, so that's the one that we lost. Right? The Goblin surprised the Kobold, and the Kobold was struck down. So we had 1 casualty. Kobold was ambushed by the Kobold. Kobold fought while defeated. The later escaped unscathed. The Gorlak happened upon the Kobold. The Gorlak was struck down. Goblin ambushed. Goblin was struck down. Kobold confronted the Rhinoceros, and its upper leg was smashed apart, and then it was struck down. Kobold ambushed the Rhino. Your eye was smashed apart, and then you died. Kobold happened upon the Rhino, struck down. Kobold surprised the Rhino, struck down. So we did some murdering. We didn't get any spoils out of it. I don't think. Hello, hey, I just saw the stream preview. What looks like roads. You mean like, that's a good question. Like these? I mean, it's all roads, right? All roads leads to leper bins. They didn't bring any loot. They didn't bring any loot on the overworld. Oh, yes. There are roads. Yes. There are also underground roads, which there's a setting to turn on seeing the underground roads, but I think it's only maybe it's only in adventure mode. Because there's underground roads as well. But yeah, these are roads. Cool. Is it OG or mod? Though the roads are OG. The only mods that we have going on right now is the one that makes us that gives us a playable Kobold civilization. So look at my little dudes. Look at my little dudes. Very happy with our civ. And then there's a visual one that adds visual it makes the ground more varied. So like this is pretty much normal, but if you look at like a patch of grass, like this looks a little bit different from vanilla. Oh look, there's a little hole there. But I don't care because I don't care about this part anymore. Right? Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Whatever, it's fine. But yeah, those are the only two mods that I have going on right now. Everything else is stock. And beta. We are in the beta. Who is this goblin leaving? This is Utez. You're actually gonna visit and leave without getting murdered. Lucky you. You're also bringing a book. It's a book that you wrote though, so I guess that's fine. Dwarf Fortress connoisseurs, it's true. I mean, it's the best one, right? I love Dwarf Fortress so much. We bred some beak dogs. We're breeding cave dragons. Sneezing. But yes, we have a labyrinth here. This is like just complete. We're just putting the finishing touches on our labyrinth here. And I'm trying to get our minotaur loaded in. So that when we get another siege, we get to toss a minotaur at them. It's just tricky to get in there now. Should see if we can get you stone sense. I've lied about work, mixed my days. Fair, yeah. I might fiddle with stone sense between the streams. We're working on all those clothes, right? Yeah, look at that. We're just cranking through the clothing. And since we finished the green glass part of the labyrinth, so I'm gonna find my green glass job, which was just going forever. Green glass blocks. I'm gonna say this is gonna stop at like 50. You're on the beta, which means you get to use my changes. Excellent. Oh, has this happened yet? Nope. I've really slowed everything down. Okay. Could probably stand to make a couple more traps, honestly. Not that anything's made it through here. These couple traps here have killed many, many goblins so far. Oh, so I need to assign someone to this squad again, right? Let's exclude all the things. I want melee potential realistically. Bone carver? I don't know, is there anyone who's like, no one's got actual effectiveness. They only have potential. Bone carver? I mean, I care about weaver, I care about miner, I don't really care about bone carver. I think you're getting put in. You're gonna have to go grab some gear. I guess since someone died during a mission, we just lose the gear, right? And you're just still here. Poor Darko. Poor adventurers. I guess I wonder where Ibu is. We're sleeping? You are still starving. You are still holding food. Don't know how to help you, Ibu. I'm assuming that we have... Jeez, these are all just... Okay. We have some breastplates, some gauntlets, some helms. I guess we still have a decent amount of bronze gear sitting here. So I won't bother making more right now. I don't know why my frame rate took a hit just in the last little bit. Hello, rhinos. I guess I should assign a rhino to our new squad member. Shocker. Because I have another rhino at this point, right? Late winter is about to save. True. These are all owned. You are owned. You're one of the domesticated ones, so I'm gonna leave you. And then our pups. Oh, big processing before year end. Interesting. I'm not sure I've noticed a frame hit from that before, but it would make sense. Yeah, I guess I don't necessarily want to assign another rhino. Clearly a giraffe made it through. Hauling giraffe corpse? Yep. Sounds right. Do I just tell them to go out? Do I just give them another order? I think I'm just gonna give them another order. And then the new one is just gonna have to grab all their gear. So yes, try to avoid detection, free our captives, and take important treasure. We will try to avoid detection, but clearly it won't work, right? Because there are a lot of things there. Still says about 200. Oh, and the... Are you the... You should still be in the thing, right? Did we get more? We have more babies. The wild caught ones gave birth, or one of them did. So now it's not going to be it's not going to be domesticated. But that's fine. I guess I'm gonna geld the not domestic ones. I think that makes sense. So I want more domesticated ones. Not that it does as much good in like the immediate sense, because it takes 10 years for them to mature. But you know, it'll hold us over while we're working on dragons. I want to check on our textile stuff. We still have a bunch of dye sitting here. Fantastic. There's hopefully just a bunch of cloth in here. There's a bunch of yarn at least. Jeez. Do I need to spin more? Do I need another loom? Squeeze it in there. Sure. And there's just a work order, okay. And look at you, you're entertaining yourself with some crafts. I love it. We also keep giving birth to a lot of things. We have a bunch of dogs. Not as many as we used to, though, so that's good. And I think these are all gelded, so that's good. There is just a bear somewhere. I don't actually know where has Ari gone to. These are all good. We could toss some war dogs into that squad as well if we wanted to. And then all the blobs. We've been slowly winnowing out our blobs. But like these creatures, geez. Okay, so I'm gonna say let's go to sheep. Oh my god, H, S, H. My goodness. Okay. I guess I'm gonna butcher the ones that aren't gelded, because many of them are. Boop, 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 boop. Should be fine, and then we'll do llama. A lot of these are gelded, but clearly not all of them. Here we go. Sure. And same thing here. Okay. I'll clean it up a little bit. And now there's just a baby rhino wandering around. If you haven't seen the baby rhino art, then you need to take a moment to stare at that. It's too much. It's too much. We're not like out of cages or anything, are we, right? We have cages. So cute, they're too cute. I can't even stand how cute they are. Okay, so there's 2 loaded cage traps here. Do I try this? Maybe I'll wait for it to save. I mean, I mostly just want to dig this. It's not even listed as hostile anymore. What does that mean? You are still hostile, right? Are we even listed in here? Oh, the narrow towers. The impure seduction. The insensitive ghoul. And the serpent of baths. Okay, so you are our enemy. Or our civ's enemy, at least. Kingdom of Confidence. I mean, Kingdom of Confidence is one of the humans. Serpent of Baths is us. Insensitive ghoul is goblins. Road of Markets is dwarves. So you're not the enemy of every civilization, but you are the enemy of like half of them. Look at the dragons. Okay, they're still working on it. What are you doing? Oh, you're loading a cage trap. Perfect. I think we just have to go for it. It's got like 5 days until the save, right? So I'm just gonna... Oh, I guess that makes sense. Just gonna chill. Oh, but you're gonna follow... Are you gonna follow them out onto the mission? You're just gonna follow Mama? Oh, but who's your father? That's interesting. Also, there's dwarf and goblin blood. What happened here? Okay, sure. Boop. There's basically nothing in there. You have a bit of stuff, but, you know. Look at all our clear glass. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm curious how much is actually there. If I say... No. Clear glass. We have 300 clear glass sitting around right now. And I want to roof this whole thing. So like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. It's like 50 tiles wide. I do... If this will tell me, right? It's like 50 tiles wide. So that's cool. We could maybe do this much. But since we've turned off green glass production at this point, since we're good on green glass, all that labor will be put into clear glass. We'll have to chop down trees, obviously. But that will continue. We have wood here. So it's going. We have bags. We have sand. In theory, they're all working on clear glass, right? Green glass goblets. Green glass blocks, clear glass blocks. Pearl ash. We need more pearl ash. Which is made here. Oh, I totally didn't start rice. Thank you. Sorry, that was unrelated. Ash, potash, pearl ash. Is there anything hanging us up here? So ash is good. Pearl ash or potash needs more ash. Did I... Ash less than 20. Okay, so that should be fine. We're just working on ash right now. Is that what's going on? Make ash. Okay. We're working on it. Does this need to get more? Do we need more of everything here? Because the furnaces are not the hold up here. Cool, another tantrum. It's all Sacco. Okay, well, they're working on it. I'm just gonna let them continue. Well, this got done, at least. Well, part of it did. How do I... Surely I can connect... Is it like... Okay, there we go. Now we're saving. We might get another siege here. In which case we'll... I don't know, might do it next time. I also just want to see if I can get our minotaur sorted out. Okay. Happy New Year! It's 1:15. Okay. So now I'm gonna say, someone please dig that. And then it's either gonna get caged in here, or we're gonna lock the door. But either of those should be fine. Goose has been found dead. Okay. War Rhino is giving birth. Now they're just gonna give birth like mad. Justice is happening. Our squad is almost out. Okay. Good luck. Okay, run, please. Or you're fine. Are you just not aggressive anymore? Have we Stockholm syndromed you? You could literally just walk out of here right now. Don't know if you realize that. Maybe you found a secret tunnel to chat with the Gorlak. That would be hilarious. That'd be pretty hilarious. Not gonna lie. A real meat cute. A meat gross? Is that a thing? Oh, you gonna do it? I guess we need to make sure no one comes in here for this cage, don't we? Come on. The coast is clear. No one's watching. I mean, ideally what would happen here, like I want this one to close. And this one to close. And I can close this one. That would be the simplest. So in theory, that means you can... Aha! Okay. I think... Well, I guess I'm curious if they'll actually stay. Nope. See, what does that mean? What does that mean? Isn't there is something about... Isn't there something I can do here? I always assume there's escorting some snatcher. Could be. I mean, there's probably also going to be snatchers. But I feel like it wouldn't show you. Like, because snatchers can just show up on the map invisibly. I've seen them do that on their own without a siege. There's something about... Stuck squad? No. I get this all the time though, maybe I just headcanoned it that way so I could move on. That's fair. I mean, it didn't used to happen. I guess that's the thing, is it's been happening recently in the last several versions, but like before the Steam version, I don't think that happened. I don't think that's intentional. Because it even comes up with like the siege tag for a frame, and then they leave. There was some command about unsticking things, and I don't recall what it is. Also curious if it'll like reveal hidden. Exposes all units on the map. No, because they're not on the map is the thing. They showed up on the map for a frame, and then they like left again. So I don't think they're sneaking. I think they're not on the map. So there is a thief, but the actual siegers are not there. There are snatchers, and the snatchers are hidden, but they were siegers. They were specifically siegers. So it gave me the Vile Force of Darkness thing. It's still here. A Vile Force of Darkness has arrived, and as soon as I unpause, they just disappeared. Not this one. So they're not hidden. They just like bugged out. Siege left. But why? Why would they show up for a frame and then leave? Like, is that intended behavior? It feels kind of buggy. It also seems strange that it's like the first siege of the day is a siege, and then the second siege of a stream it does that. Like, that's the second time in a row that's happened that way. IDK. I'm just really good at breaking this game. Mostly learned that I should not assume a bug when I don't immediately know what's up. I mean, that's definitely true. That is absolutely true with this game. Okay, so now you have... I don't raid often, so not sure if when you set up a raid you can say steal quietly as opposed to slaughter everyone. I mean, when we are, yes. When we send out a mission, but I don't know that I don't think the goblins play by the same rules that we do. But also, who knows? Two injured citizens. I mean, they're... Yeah, did you get hit by Sako? Okay, well, so... I guess I want the rest of these. I don't want the Minotaur leaving out this way, right? Boop. And boop. I guess this is ultimately fine. But like it can go up through here. And then it can go out here, and then I guess I want to open... Yeah, here comes a thief. You're just not gonna get... You're not gonna get spotted because I spotted you. Oh, hey, look, you walk by a guard. Are you unarmed? An unarmed guard spotted the thief. Whatever. I want to pull this. And then the Minotaur technically has a path out to the surface. I'd love for it to attempt to do so. Oh, there's the baby rhino. He's just wandering back. Both of them. Okay. So now that is open. This is open. This is open. That's closed. This is closed. This is closed. And then closed, closed, closed. So now you have a path to the surface that takes you through the labyrinth. And I would love for you to take it. Go be free. I don't know. You're not confined. You are no longer confined. Even if I could just get it back in a cage, like I could move the cage. I just need it to go somewhere. I think this needs to be a next time though. Oh, there it goes. Okay, perfect. We're good. Close this so nothing sneaks in. And then that one stays open. I'm gonna open this one. And this one. And then I guess I want to come down here. And this can stay open now because now there's nothing's gonna be in there. And I can open this. Perfect. So next time we're just gonna put that cage in the labyrinth and we'll be good. We're gonna just plop it in there and connect it with a lever. And then when a siege shows up, we'll just disassemble the cage and it'll be ready to go. I think I like that. And then we'll have a minotaur in the labyrinth. This is going to be carnage, I hope. If anything can even get through these traps, honestly. Maybe we'll leave our bypass open for the next siege, just to make sure things can actually get to the middle. But yeah, we're gonna wrap up here. And yeah, come by on Monday. We're gonna continue right here. It's top level RP having a minotaur in the labyrinth. I am so excited. I'm so excited. We caught this minotaur like really early, like year 1 or 2. So we've just I just had that on the back burner for 10 plus in-game years at least. So, and we're finally getting to it. Finally gonna do it. Finally gonna do it. So come by on Monday, and that's probably gonna happen. Come by on Saturday. We're gonna continue with Titanfall 2 campaign mode. It is very fun. We started it last Saturday. Gonna continue it this Saturday, and then more Dwarf Fortress. And then hopefully we'll get back into adventure mode when I get to figure out how to not make things silly. But yeah, that'll happen too. So yeah, I appreciate y'all being here. Today's episode is brought to you by a wall. I hit it. And by viewers like you, clicking on buttons and hanging out live and watching the VODs, hanging out in Discord, all that good stuff, having good ones. I appreciate y'all being here and building me up like the wall that I am. So I appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for the follow. Thank you. I hope you have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend, and I hope you stay kind.